The US has suffered the highest annual toll in Afghanistan since this war began 9 years ago. According to the latest figures by NATO, 323 US soldiers have died by Wednesday this year, compared to 317 in 2009. It follows the deaths of 5 American soldiers in separate attacks on Tuesday. At least 490 foreign troops, most of them Americans, have been killed in Afghanistan so far this year. Most of these soldiers have died by bombs planted by the Taliban on the roadsides.
Not only the killing of the soldiers of the NATO, but also the citizens of Afghanistan. The more insecurity incidents in Afghanistan has raised lots of questions on winning of this war or the strategy which we are working on. We are not sure that this is the right and correct strategy for Afghanistan.
Obama administration troop surge has brought the number of the US troops up to 100,000, with another 40,000 troops from NATO and other allied countries in Afghanistan. This comes as the Taliban are regrouping. They have now advanced out of their safe havens to the relatively calm parts of the north. Meanwhile, according to the latest poll in the US, 6 out of 10 Americans oppose the war in Afghanistan. But it's not only the Americans who are growing opposed to this conflict, but also the Afghans.
We don't want the foreign troops in our country anymore. Our soldiers can handle the security situation themselves.
And now it's also the Afghanistan's president, Hamid Karzai. He has recently said this war has achieved nothing but civilian deaths. There are no exact figures, but tens of thousands of civilians are believed to have been killed since the overthrow of the Taliban in 2001. They were killed by both the Taliban and the US and NATO forces.
There is a lot of frustration and disillusionment here in Afghanistan. People here say once they believed that the presence of foreign troops would bring them peace and better life, but that didn't happen at all. In 9 years on, all they want is the lasting peace, but analysts say they do not predict this in the presence of foreign troops in this country. Faiz Khurshid, Press TV, Kabul.